over my email. Do you want to fight for um, taking away the games from children, the video games for children?
That's everywhere.
And I'm like, no, I mean, they have to understand this though. But when somebody uses it as a gatecode to say,
The what?
gatecode,
Gate code?
as a gatecode, as a,
That you know, you use watching TV as a gate code.
entertainment though.
So what do you think this is?
I don't think you're the day you too much into
Yeah, it's so different.
What is so different? You know you always do it. You sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. At 3 o'clock in the morning every day.
I don't go to sleep at 3 in the morning because of this though. I go to sleep at 3 in the morning because I choose to.
You choose to. I know that.
Yeah. It's not because of this.
Laughing. Don't be laughing. Don't do that. Why you laughing?
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny. Yeah, look.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it is hilarious.
It is actually funny.
Yeah. Se la ponen en calle. Se la ponen nada.
I only need two.
Yo ni tú. Ahí tienen.
I know. You can just leave that.
Yo voy a poner porque viéndome con esa ventana abierta de to the clarity, to the sky. He needs clarity. But you got it, you got it.
Of course I do.
But impress me when that brings you money.
No, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to impress myself.
Yeah, but impress yourself and bring the money. And when you get the money, maybe we'll talk, maybe we don't talk. But at least you got the money. All I want to know is that I see you from outside of my part of it. You don't got the money yet. I'm gonna be like, yeah. That's right. Because you got the money. You say you want it. You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get money.
Yeah. You want it. I want you to listen. That to the day I die, I want you to have a house in PA, in the Pocono, and in Miami, because you say those three things to me.
I ain't say Miami. I just said Florida.
No, you said Florida.
I ain't say Miami.
It's 3 areas that you're gonna have a house in.
And DR, yep.
Yeah, and in DR, a mansion.
Yep, a mansion in DR.
Yeah, that's right. I want you to
Pool,
okay.
basketball court. You know, get that. Yep.
Yeah. I believe you.
Before, I want to do that before I'm 40, though, for sure. Before I'm 40. I cannot be 4 years old without those things.
And what's gonna happen if you don't have it?
Oh, nah, I'm have to have it. I have to have it. I'm not gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen, regardless.
And that you manifesting?
More than manifesting, I'm telling you right now, that's gonna happen, regardless of what you will think about, regardless of what anyone thinks about around me, it's gonna happen, whether they think it's happy or not.
Well, I don't. It doesn't matter if it happens, it doesn't happen, because you are creating your life and nobody's gonna intervene.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna intervene you.
I know you're not, but I'm just saying.
I'm never gonna be around you.
That doesn't gonna stop me.
I'm never gonna be around you.
I hope you're not.
I'm not.
I hope you're not.
I'm not even visiting you.
I hope you don't.
And I know you won't see me. I know you don't want to see me, so why would you?
That's what you said. That's what you said.
And I know so. It's okay. It's okay.
Whatever you want to believe.
No, but I said the fact that
You can accept false statements
false statement what?
of everything.
That you don't have your life. That you say you don't have a life. You're going to buy a mansion in the yard in Florida, Pocono, and PA. I can accept the fact that you're doing that, and you don't believe that I'm saying it.
I believe you.
What more can you want me to say? But
I
I also accept the fact that if you actually doing your life and get older, we might separate and don't see each other for many, many years.
Yeah, I know.
And so, what was that? Was that wrong?
That's not wrong.
And then, so what am I saying wrong?
I didn't say anything.
When you say if I said, you might not see me or don't pick me up, I'll be older enough. I won't be able to walk to you. I won't be able to drive you. I won't be able to say, oh, I win your mansion, I won't be able to. I'll be dead by then, probably.
I doubt it.
But you never know.
I don't
I'll
think
be
that
dead and looking for this guy that's behind this guy right here. And because this one right here, I don't know.
Let me see.
All right, bye.
Alright, bye. The whole conversation was recorded. How long is this? 5:38. It's 5 minutes and 58 seconds.
This is when you started streaming, though.
Yeah.
But it was way longer than that, though.
I should have been started streaming, right? Y'all put join up, bro. Like literally, like he was.
Yeah, that's what we
Oh,
Uh,
I should have a PS5, right?
Huh?
I could have bought a PS5 right here.
Where?
I could connect this one.
Nah, chill. It's my setup.
Ah, bro, it's my setup.
Chill, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I went live it's so long though. So I was like, you know what? This is the best time to go live. Why not? Like he's over here yapping and stuff. Like why not? Fuck not. And I have 2 viewers. I don't know. Oh damn. We got the 2K. Alright, we got to finish our game now. It's the first quarter. Oh,
And Shepard, top of the key.
yeah, the camera,
It's stolen by Anthony.
Get in the camera, bro. Get in the camera, bro.
Ah, bro.
Get in the camera. Why not?
I don't be on camera, man.
You don't like being on camera? I'm literally playing against you, bro. And you're right next to me. Let chat see you. Yo, chat, say what's up. Say what's up to this little kid over here, bro. He's 15. Nah, he's just imagine. Yo, bro, get in the camera. Come on, bro. I'll show
Bro,
you.
just play it, bro.
Alright, whatever, bro.
Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Finish off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic as they end the first quarter on a 14-4 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then
I
it's
don't
on
think
to
I
the
turned
second
it on
quarter
before.
after this.
I don't know what I did. I was 0 viewers ago. But I will finish this game and then I'll stop.
Bro, I was actually, I was straight food.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of
You
action
know,
so
I'll do that
far.
classic.
And before we move on, what do you guys
Every
think
time I
about
go
what we've
live,
seen so far from the Magic?
Just a terrific
It was
first
the
quarter, sparked
I always
really
do
by
that.
their
I mean,
unselfishness.
I didn't do it this
I'll
time.
tell you, that willingness to
I
make
didn't do
the
it this
extra
time
pass,
because
that is what creates
it
good
was
looks.
sustained,
It also
like,
forces
even
the
with the
defense
offense.
to scramble.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Banchero. Slack is out there with Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Now here's Anthony. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. The tray. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
What? You got most them?
And eventually every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now Halliburton, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
I bought it because I thought it would be easier to travel with it. Nah, but it's actually so fun to play with. We can play a game after.
Yeah, but
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Joseph comes in for Anthony.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Carter against Siakam. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dives to the hoop. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Nembhard. Count that one. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice read from Matthew. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Banchero kicks to Carter. Back to Banchero. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And Ben McMatherin.
Well, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
Has a lot of less highlights. I need to expect.
yeah, but also like, I don't know, I love to do this.
Banchero, no good on the free throw. Rookie of the year in
What people do is
2023.
they stream on Twitch and then they just post that on YouTube.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
And here's Joseph for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They faced off with right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And I like the drive of this kid. Really a team player. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark.
You actually had some people that were 8 viewers.
He's checked in for TJ McConnell. The Magic also changing it up. Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and it's Contavious Caldwell Pope in for Black. Now here's Caldwell Pope. 5 points in the game.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Ball's not loose. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Joseph, and it's sent back by Turner. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. He takes it in. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter.
You love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
That was good. I'm on stream right now. Come on, brother.
The Magic.
Man, at least you have this, though. I'm not gonna lie. At least you have it, you know. If you didn't have it, that would have been worse. Alright, let's play them.
Yo, we should. I got. Oh.
Making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season.
Way out.
Number 1,
Such a
Miles
close game,
Turner.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he has not made
the best game. Did you even turn on my P5? No, not this game.
Oh, wait, you played it alone though?
I played with my brother. My other brother, but Joinup. He loved it, bro. I don't know why. I don't know.
Why didn't you stream that, bro?
We could start a new shit.
making it easy to take the ball inside.
And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Tyrese.
Oh my gosh.
What's the news, David?
Hey guys, I talked to the head athletic trainer for the Pacers who gave us some information. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Hopefully, Kevin will be able to still see him out on the floor with his team during the playoffs.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
I saw who was that was seeing that game
because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know
that's
this guy. He simply loves playing the game.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is
And too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. And we got to take a second look to admire the outstanding.
And I'm gonna have like people within the
guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
I'm gonna buy up the studio. Buy everything, buy the mic, like everything, like the best equipment.
We'll fix the music, bro.
By 6.
I'll go down there. They love you, right?
I'm not going down.
Right side, Joseph has to call Will Pope.
You know how far we got it.
He's driven down here.
For real? From here?
Yeah, from here, from my grandma's house. I was 20 hours.
It out to Wagner.
Good stops.
Can't get it to drop. Made 3.
We left the house. Oh my gosh, my uncle, my grandpa's Tristan, bro. It was like 12 stops, bro. Dude, yes, bro, because they had a. Well, I don't know, but they
Joseph
always
looking
got
to the floor. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, that's okay. It's pretty cool. It's
They're playing up pretty hard game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is
we left at night. We left at
outside.
like 9 o'clock, and we drove.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well,
we're active. They're missing all their shots and only made
like 12, 1,
keep the way we are.
yeah.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just in halftime to get the game started.
Back over here in my car. That'll be fine.
For my graduation, I want to do that. You gonna build me?
It's a coach's dream to see the boys
I graduated in 2027.
like this. They're
You not gonna
playing
be
some
down here?
selfless basketball. It's been a thing.
Where are you even going to
Stacking the dimes
Where did you
and
see
buying
something years?
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view. That is more than enough of a...
2 years. If you would have said 5 years, I would have told you. At least one house.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Halliburton in the
Nah, he got
backcourt.
green.
Nemhard to his
Yo.
side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And Neesmith in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Siakam kicks to Halliburton.
Halliburton is very good. That's the best time. Come on, man.
Foul on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Magic leading by 5. Wagner with it. He has 6.
Oh, remember.
Outside Joseph. Carter with a screen on Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Rejected by Halliburton.
That don't matter because he's in good. So that'll change the
Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Now, here's Neesmith. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. So he had a chance at the line.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. Despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading. And we're about a minute and a half here into the 2nd half. Joseph has an open look. Drops in the tray. Joseph's got 6.
Well, this was another shot that Corey Joseph has developed. I'll tell you, get the catch and shoot game going. Look out.
Halliburton for 3. 6 the 3-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice move here. Starting
Yeah, I remember. What was it though? You were playing running up there. But you was mad.
Let's look at the year-to-year scoring output. How has been trending for Franz Wagner.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing.
I'll be trying to
shoot now. Actually, clean up
all over the field.
I'm going to take the interruption all the time.
Alright, you know what? Let me ask you real
2
quick.
minutes into the final half of play now.
And,
Siakam.
what's your
Carter pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one.
Are you
I'm
seeing
gonna have the cap right there.
Are you seeing
Caldwell Pope on the wing.
also your
He's got
purple?
5. Pass to Wagner.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shot clock at 5.
I had the gold one for a bit. And then I stopped playing. Then you see it started.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
You play with
Talking
this team
about
is
young
so,
players.
I don't play with
I really don't have this team.
Enthusiasm for the game.
I'm playing alone.
Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
G.A., when you look at the
If
development,
you were to call me while I was on, I'll
what
stop
now
playing.
is the next step for him?
We're going to have to run it over there.
Three-point shooting specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Bankero. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Carter kicks to Wagner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Pacers making a
That's what I'm about to
change
give
here.
you, bro.
Matherin's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in.
Hold on. Real quick.
I'll take some of this. I had some snacks too. I don't know.
Let's take a quick break.
seen him play last week. Yeah, what is it?
It's not good right now?
But it's like.
Yeah, so that's how I usually happens.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Halliburton. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Joseph. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Gonna go that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. And Wagner dives in.
Oh my goodness, how about the aggressiveness from Franz Wagner? Leaves no doubt on the dunk.
Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that was. Halliburton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
On defense, the Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Banchero uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Halliburton with the steal. 50 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Mathurin missing. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mathurin for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Black in the post. Wagner wide open. Drills the 3-pointer. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. This continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is...
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points.
The screen is like so far, bro.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Anthony, also Black out there, and it's Banchero in at the 4th spot. Orlando leading by 17.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Launches it. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the shot goes down. Halliburton's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pacers. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Black. Out to Anthony. Here's the three. Banchero outside. Halliburton with the steal. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the three ball is good.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. He's covered by McConnell.
Oh my God.
The crossover. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Matherin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Toppin passes to Walker. Halliburton against Anthony. Toppin kicks to McConnell.
Shot back. We're good.
Big body. Big body. Is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Toppin.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Here's Banchero. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached.
Well, you know this. This
Now, we gotta
guy
push
is
the
looking
teams
for
too,
his
bro.
shot
I gotta get.
the whole
I'm right there
time.
for
You
my
have
crap
to
breakers
know
too.
who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Andrew Nemhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Joseph, he's checked in for Orlando. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Joseph gets the whistle that time.
We got a view now. Yeah, man.
Halliburton outside.
You're lucky I
Right back with the 3 of his own.
You're lucky I
That's no
can't get
good.
these finishes right now.
Anthony with it.
I'm
Halliburton
frying
picks
your
him up
ankle.
from 6 away. Anthony dishes to Banchero. Out to Anthony. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Walker finds Nemhard. Indiana moving the ball away. Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 4.
Show Halliburton.
It's hauled in by the Magic. Bitadze's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pacers trail by 20. Nemhard the pass to Mathurin. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. Joseph against Walker. Will it go? Misses from close range. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. The Magic also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope and Anthony.
Hey guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Orlando.
In the end,
like actually,
the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He misses the free throw. Blacks checked in for the Magic. Good on the second free throw.
Coming back, bro.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Anthony right side. Pass to De Silva. Isaac a screen on Mathurin. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Bro, you
the
make
defense
it
flat
tiny
out awful right
leads,
there,
bro. I
and
can't
he
even get
couldn't
one
punish
down.
them for their mistake.
Here's De Silva. Sinks that one from the post.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Isaac. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 21.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over.
I'm trying to get body, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Here's Mathurin. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says I think an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin.
He took my charger and never bring it back.